Hello, YouTube viewers. I am Ruby Roadmeter, and this is the first episode of Review and Race. Let's meet today's contestants. Looks like today we have the Neon Racers. In the 4-pack, we have Neon Racers, Raul Saru, Shu Todoroki, Lightning McQueen, and Miguel Camino. We also have a few single packs. Neon Racers Max Schnell, Lewis Hamilton, and Nigel Gearsley. Hello everyone again, and I'm Goofy Roadmeter, and I'm back with a new shape and a new show, Review and Race. It's the show where we review Disney Pixar Mattel cars, and then we race them on the racetrack that you've seen earlier. And I'll still be reviewing using the turntable that I've used in past reviews. Bring out the turntable! So yeah, that turntable. Now let's talk about the cars that we're showing today. So today here, we have the 7 Neon Racers from the Neon Racers collection, which you can only get at Target. And these Neon Racers are also from a book with the same name. And here's the book. There is a possibility that I might make a Cars MIDI episode based on the stories in the book, but I'm not sure yet. So without further ado, it's time to get reviewing. First, we'll be showing the 4 cars that came in the 4-pack. Here's Raul Saru. Here's Shu Todoroki. Here's Lightning McQueen. And here's Miguel Camino. Now here are the 3 other cars that came in their own 1-packs. Here's Max Schnell. Here's Lewis Hamilton. Finally, we have Nigel Gearsley. Alright, so we finished reviewing all the cars, and now it's time to race the cars. Now let me explain how race mode goes. Each car will race against each other car, and for every car that crosses the finish line first, they get 10 points. The other car gets no points. But if any car fails to cross the finish line, whether it's only one of them or both, they lose 5 points. And if there's any case where there's a tie, then both racers will get 5 points. Alright, so are we ready to race? Then let's race! First, we have Shu Todoroki versus Raul Saru. It looks like Shu Todoroki won that one, but Raul Saru didn't cross the finish line. Now it's Raul Saru versus Lightning McQueen. Raul and Miguel Camino are next. And the winner of that one was Raul. Shoot the Rookie and Nigel Gearsley. The winner is Nigel Gearsley. Miguel Camino and Lightning McQueen. Looks like Lightning won that one. Shoot the Rookie and Max Schnell. Max Schnell won that one. And the winner of that one was Nigel Gearsley. Now we have Lightning McQueen and Lewis Hamilton. And now our final race, Lewis Hamilton and Max Schnell. Alright, so let's take a look at the final score. Well, apparently, according to the score, Lightning McQueen and Miguel Camino do not have any points. That means that they will not be able to compete in the second round. I'm sorry guys, but those are the rules. You can still stay and watch, you just won't be able to race. And now if we add the points to Lewis Hamilton and Max Schnell from the last race. So now at the final score, Raul has 15 points, Shooter Rocky is in 4th with 30 points, Max Schnell in 3rd with 40 points, Nigel Gearsley in 2nd with 50 points, and Lewis Hamilton in 1st with 60 points. Let's give everyone a round of applause. Alright, but that's not all. There's going to be a second round where the points are doubled and the track is longer. So while we have the track for round 2 set up, I have a question for you. Which of the following north-south interstates is the only one to reach borders both with Mexico and Canada? Is it Interstate 5, Interstate 15, Interstate 25, or Interstate 35? You have 30 seconds to answer. Correct answer was Interstate 5. Alright, welcome to round 2, where the track is longer and the points are doubled. That means each race won is 20 points. Each race lost is still 0 points, but there is a 10-point penalty this time if any racer fails to cross the finish line. And here's the new track, which is now approximately 5 feet long. So, are we ready to race? Then let's race! First, we have Shoot Todoroki and Raul Cerul. Shoot Todoroki won that race, but Raul Cerul did not cross the finish line. That's 20 points for Shu, and minus 10 points for Raul. Now it's Max Schnell versus Raul Cerul. And neither of them crossed the finish line. Both lose 10 points. Now it's Nigel Gearsey and Raul Cerul. Alright, let's look at the final score. In 6th place is Raul Cerul with negative 15 points. Lightning McQueen and Miguel Camino, who were eliminated in the first round, both have 0 points at 5th place. Max Schnell is in 4th place with 20 points. Shoot Todoroki is in 3rd with 70 points. In 2nd, we have Lewis Hamilton with 110 points. And today's winner is Nigel Gearsey with 130 points. Well, let's give all our racers a round of applause. By the way, if this game were to end in a tie, we would have a tiebreaker race. But this is the first episode, I'm going to explain it anyway. So the tiebreaker race would have been a race on the round 2 track with the cars who were involved in the tie. The car who crosses the finish line first gets 5 points and wins the game. And there are no penalties for failing to cross the finish line. So that's the tiebreaker race. But there is one more thing that we will have, and it's the bonus round. Alright, Nigel Gearsey, since you won, you're going to be playing in the bonus round. Alright, so the bonus round is a new track. The track is the same length as it is in round 2, except this time we have this hill at the end of the track. And if you can make it over this hill, you'll become one of our super champions. So Nigel, are you ready to race? Audience, are you ready to race? Then let's race! Here is Nigel Gearsey's first try. And that one failed. Here is the second try. And he didn't make it this time either. You've got one more try, Nigel Gearsey. And he didn't make it this time either. But you still did very well out there, Nigel Gearsey. Same for us, same for all the other racers. And I will see you all next time on Review and Race.